They're probably feeling a little bit worse for wear, but if anything's going to rejuvenate them, it's these pictures. I mean, look, Robert Huth there having a laugh and a joke. Leonardo Ulloa recording it on his phone.
I think Robert Huth has been an absolute inspiration. You know, it was last season when they were down in the basement. When he arrived, that was the turning point. And, you know, he's gone on since then. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't won a few more accolades this season, but he's been absolutely fantastic. You know, he seemed to have helped Wes Morgan out at no end, because Wes, you know, he made a few mistakes last season. They've been cut out, and he's formed a fantastic partnership with him.
Ian, these pictures we're looking at now are live shots from on board the bus. There is Wes Morgan, look, saluting the crowd, the man who lifted the Premier League trophy. Just to remind our viewers, these are live pictures from on board the Leicester team bus. Look at the smile on Wes Morgan's face. What must he think? I've known Wes Morgan since he was 17. He was at Nottingham Forest, and Forest didn't think that highly of him. They sold him for £1 million. He's now the man who's led Leicester City to the Premier League title.
I mean, he's been fantastic. He's been a colossus at the back with Huth. I mean, he probably can't believe it himself. He'd never have dreamt that he was going to lift the title. Words can't describe what they've achieved. I mean, as a whole, a unit, not just individually. I know we go on about the 5 players who have made the headlines, but these have been an absolute, you know, a closely knit team. Every single player has played their part in making this club a success.
You talk about that team spirit, and you can see it there. OK, they're on an open-top bus, so you'd expect them to be joyous, but they are very much together. And everything we've seen of this Leicester City squad all season long, every time I've spoken to them, they've said, I've never known anything like it. The team bond is absolutely extraordinary. On the night that they won the title, when Chelsea got a draw against Spurs and they won the title, they wanted that as a private celebration in Jamie Vardy's house in Melbourne Mowbray. They didn't want anybody else there. Look at them now on the front of that bus. How important is that team spirit? How important is that bond?
Well, a team like Leicester, it's massively important, because that, you know, that gets you through games. That gets you when you've got your backs to the wall. And let's be honest, you know, if you look at the possession of the team when they've played teams, they've only ever had a 30 or 40% possession. So they've got to all, you know, pull together and play as a team to grind out results. When they started winning 1-0, that was what it was all about. It was all about playing as a team, having the right gameplay, and, you know, putting it together and getting these results.